Hello friends, welcome back to another series of Battle Brothers. Uh, I did end the last series mostly because it was a writing exercise more than the gameplay. The two brothers of the game that started the trading caravan, they died. If you didn't get to see that, um, it was a pretty horrific death, and I'm sad to see the series go because I was having fun writing, but the writing was bogging me down, and I wasn't able to produce enough content with that series. So with this series, I'm going to stay away from writing. This is solely for gameplay, um, and I hope to see some crises, late game crises with this series. Um, so with that, let's get started. We'll check out the origin is going to be the Peasant Militia. This is, we have peasant armies. Start with a roster of 12 poorly equipped peasants. Human wave, take up to 16 men into battle at once and have up to 25 in your roster. Normally it's 12 in battle and 20 in the roster. The drawback here is that we can never hire anybody that isn't a lowborn peasant. So even monks, hunters, and the hedge knights, we won't be able to see them in the game. There are some non-lowborn peasants that can come into, can join through events, which makes the event more exciting when we get a dessert or something like that is exciting. So we'll move forward. We're going to be named the People's Militia. I've just chosen Greenskin Invasion. I kind of enjoy this one being the first one. It's one that I have the most fun with anyway, so we'll stick with that plan. Here's our banner. And we're starting with veteran, high starting funds, a random map seed. This time I'm keeping the map totally explored. I don't. Sometimes I like the unexplored map for kind of role-playing reasons, but I'm going to still have fun and a little bit of roleplay here and there in the game, but it's going to be more about the gameplay and about Battle Brothers rather than role-playing. As always, I'll be playing Iron Man without clicking the box. I like going in and out of cities without having to save automatically every time. Plus, I like to make my own saves. I like to have 2 saves just in case. So with that, we'll jump in. So I'm not going to read this, but basically what's happening is there are these militiamen. They join together to help fend off Angelin here, which is going to be our starting town that we have. I think we're allied to them immediately. And we were called on by a nobleman to join their army in a battle, and they used us as kind of meat shields rather than as allies. So we have vowed by Blood Pact that we'll never have a highborn in our company again. A mercenary band of motley men, and that is that. So we are our own lords. I will spend a little bit of time here. I'm going to pause and take a look at the men individually, and I'll be right back to explain my thoughts on them. Alright, so I'm back now with kind of the overview of what we're looking at for our brothers. I have a bit of a, for this origin specifically, I kind of do this ranking system where dot or period after their name means that they're kind of trash. I don't really want to hold them for very long. One sec. A dash next to their name means kind of medium. If they stay alive, that's great. If they don't, then that's fine too. And finally, a star means that I would like to keep them for some time. If that's if they make it to the end game, that's the idea. That's the ideal situation. So we have, I believe, 4, 4, and 4 is kind of how I broke it up. It just kind of worked out that way. But we have 4. The 4 stars is Sigurd, who will likely just kind of be a tank. Next is, let's see if I can remember. That's right, Alfred. We'll keep him as kind of a polearm for now, but he is sure-footing and tiny. So that gave him +5 and +5 to his melee defense. That's 15 starting melee defense is pretty amazing. And if I can make him into a dodge kind of build, that would be ideal for him. He will produce a little bit less damage because of tiny, but as long as he's dodging and not getting hit, I'm okay with the damage that he's going to produce. Bjarne is the other one. I gave a polearm to kind of try and keep him alive a little longer in the back line. He has the same build that I'm thinking for Alfred. The difference is he doesn't start with a lot of melee defense, but he does have dexterous, which is going to increase his melee skill. He has 2 stars there and 2 stars in initiative, so that should be good enough for making sure that he can dodge some of those hits at the beginning. He does have impatient, which means going first in the first round of combat. But I don't really think that's that useful. But we'll see. Maybe we can do something with that. And finally, Sorrel. He is a militiaman, but he came in with starting range skill 45. I don't remember who was my starting poacher. Here we go. Starting poacher had 47 and no stars, of course, but he does have tough, so I'll get to him in here in a second. Sorrel having fatigue, hit point stars, and 3 stars in range skill. He's certainly one I want to keep around. He has a lot of fatigue. He might not be a ranger the whole time. I might make him into a hybrid, but ranger meaning bowman or crossbowman. So we'll see what I can do with him for now. The other brothers, Casimir, he came in with Fearless, which is nice. He's bumped up to 40 immediately. He does have some a good starting hit points with a couple stars there, a star in fatigue, and a star in melee skill. You know what? I think I didn't really realize it before, but I think Casimir is somebody we want to be keeping alive. I'm going to, because Bjarne is on the back line, I will switch, clothes, the armor with him. But Casimir's not that bad, being that with the stars where they are, and being fearless as well. So I think that's actually a good one to keep as well. Karsten. He is one of the militiamen. He has 61 starting melee skills. Really nice. 6 and 6 for defense is also pretty good. He does have a star here in fatigue, but the other stars are not in the best spots. We'll see what he can become. I'm not very hopeful for him to become something big, but we'll see what we can do with him. Egon is hate for greenskins, so that's nice when we do fight the greenskins later, if he can make it. His stars are just in really bad locations. I put a dash next to his name because he could become kind of a hybrid. We'll see. He does have good starting fatigue, so I don't have to put too much into that. So we'll see what we can build with him as well. And that's kind of what this dash means. We'll see what happens with him. Kurt, plus 10 to hit points, so he's almost at 70, which is really nice. A star here in fatigue and 2 stars in melee defense. And he does have 2 in initiative. The problem is that 105 is kind of average initiative. I'm not really impressed by that, but again, we'll see what we can do with him. I'll likely put dodge on him, try and make him a lighter brother, rather than a shield bro with tank kind of mentality. Horst is one that I am very happy to see go away. He does have high hit points. He does have high fatigue. Yep. I feel like maybe I didn't look at these too thoroughly, but maybe he's somebody that I'm okay to see stick around for a little bit. His starting fatigue and starting hit points, I think, are good enough to keep him around for some time. Otmar, fear of beasts, fear of undead. Too bad he didn't have fear of greenskins too. Then there'd be no reason to just be scared of everything except for brigands, I guess. Star in hit points, 2 stars in range skill, and a star in resolve. There's no reason to keep him around. I did dress him up in this way in particular because if I could get him to have higher resolve, maybe if I focus on his resolve, he could become a bannerman. I'm just not very excited about having him be afraid of beasts and undead to be that bannerman. In particular with undead when it comes to geists. That's the main, a very large part of a bannerman on being on the field is with geists, at this time in the game anyway. We've talked about these guys. Sigvard, 2 stars in hit points, 3 in fatigue, and 1 in resolve. He's craven, so he's happy to be in the reserve, but I guess you can take it or leave it. He's good when he's on the field, or he's good to be off the field, so he can be kept in reserve. But when he is brought on the field, his resolve is just terrible. But he is athletic. It doesn't really mean much for that kind of a character. The 3 stars here, that's wonderful. He does start with 56. That's good. I'm just not excited to keep him around. And last, and probably the least, is Herman. He's our fisherman with Bleeder, and he has 2 stars here in hit points, 1 in resolve, and 2 in initiative. So another one that I'm okay to leave behind, or if he dies, I'm okay with that. So enough of this. Let's get to the town of Angelin, yep, and try to find some weapons that we can use immediately. So first thing we want to be doing is buying all the shields. We can afford both of the spears. There are no bows, which is unfortunate, so we're going to have to keep the, what is it, the staff sling? Yeah. I would like to get the javelins, because then I could use those at this time of the game. Would be pretty nice. But I think I'll take a look at what the contract is before we move on with javelins. So they're looking for us to hunt some monsters down. I assume that I don't want to do this. It's a tough one because it could be webnecks. It could be what my guess is. It's probably direwolves, or Noxers. So, I mean, we could do it, see what it is, and then run away. I don't really like doing that, but if that's our only option, then maybe we should do that. So, let's see here. You can just keep your knife. I think everybody's fine. So, as you can see here, they're not like full health. I think all the gear should be fine. I'm gonna pull this off, put it up front. Yeah, the gear is all fine, but you can see that some of them have some health issues, right? And basically what it is some were involved in a brawl. This one lost some friends in that main battle that happened before the start of this. Same thing here. Let's see here. Yep, same as with him. Okay, so this guy had his trusty Scrimus axe stolen. Feels somewhat sickly of late. Okay. But we can see it's probably him. Okay, so recently become a father. That's cool. He's recently fallen in love. Horst. One of these looks forward to becoming rich as a sellsword. One of these stole the scrim. There it is. So Sigurd stole someone's Scrimus axe. I did take it back away from him. It'd be interesting if that was a normal thing, like you use a spear for so long and then you take it away and he doesn't like that. I kind of like that idea. It would make it their moods a bit more dynamic. For instance, if he's been holding a sword or a spear for 3 or more battles, something like that, and you take it away from him, then he might be sad to see it go, something like that, like a negative moodlet, I guess what it would be called. It'd be nice to get one more weapon. And I guess we'll take this. I am going to take this. We are paying 100, so we have 105 per day, so we have 3 days of income, 4 days of food, and we are going to have to accept this contract though. But this will make him a bit more, better, and then we can drop that on him. I might actually... I think I'm going to switch these because he has a better chance of hitting anyway. You can take that knife. So, yeah, I think this will be a better way for this fight. This fight could go poorly. Okay, 4 direwolves. That's not so bad at all, actually. Yep, Bjarne, I think because of the, yep, impatient, he's going to go first. So it could be cool, actually, for him to go first with these beasts, because he could put out, and even with the Warfork, he can go into spear wall mode. And against beasts like this that can jump all the way up to the front line immediately, I could see that being helpful. But we certainly need to fold down here. We don't want to go first with him. Good work. We'll wait with you. Oof, 260s, huh? We want to be folding in here and try that. All right, so that's good. They're already kind of breaking. I would like. I think it might be best to come down here. That's good hit. Yeah, come down here. Hit him. Good hit. And then, I mean, he could come here. My fear is that this is going to happen, so I might want to bring somebody in this direction. Let's wait, because I can bring him up here. Good hit. Herman. Here, jump in here. Like that, and then come around the backside here. I want to see. Okay. Oof. Alright. Move up. Oof. Nicely done. So we want to protect him a little bit more. This one still hasn't gone. I think I want to move him out of the way. Let's make sure he doesn't come this way when he jumps out of there. Good, 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 good. All right. I know I'm kind of overthinking here, but in times like these, it's very. Let's wait and see what he does. So he had a bunch of tries. Let's move you out of there. Come down that way. Okay. I think he was one I wanted to keep alive. So that sucks. Well, I mean, it's game over now, so. But we, of course, had to lose somebody. Karsten, okay, he wasn't one in particular we wanted to keep, but alright, well, I mean, we got his stuff back, and we picked up some unusually large wolf pelts. We won't be crafting anything with that. I mean, I know there is something we can craft, but the money at this point is way more important than that one item, so. They're going to just love us even more that we can purchase stuff from them. And then they don't have anything to purchase, so. We can. Food is like the major concern with these, with this start. So I'd like to be keeping more than 100 food, or around 100 food, for the most part, because they will start eating it pretty quickly. Let's see. I think I will wait to sell these somewhere else, because, yeah. Let's see if they have anyone to hire. They do, but I think what we're going to do here is be okay with losing that one guy for now and just move on. I would like to get somewhere. Grunborg would be a good place to start selling those pelts. I'm trying to find the other. Nope. The other. What's it called? Citadel. So large citadel. Oh, there's two right up here. That's kind of annoying. Let's take a look at the map here. So it looks like this. The south is pretty spread out, with Hakim al-Ramal far off in the distance. It looks like I should be able to cross. There is a port. We're at one of the ports or harbors, and then the other harbor is down here at Steinhaven and Hollisland. That looks like about it. And then weirdly enough, there's only one for this House Berenger. Yeah. This looks like a good place to go because of they're very clumped together. None of them are forts or citadels, so there should be a lot of work to have in this area. So we might go just south. I'd like to sell there, but I wouldn't be finding much for income in that direction. So we'll head around Bleak Forest here. Maybe find something to do here. If not, then we can move further south and maybe sell those in Stromark would be the next option. Alright, so they've got a couple grave robbers. Secure dark vault. And then obtain flute of debaucher at monument of hopelessness. Ooh, that sounds ominous. Sometimes these can just be like go in, grab something, and then retreat. And sometimes you have to stick around and start fighting skeletons. And they're both 400. I'm almost certain that this is going to be Noxers, and I think I'm going to... Let's see. How are the guys here? I guess let's try this one. If we have to stay and fight, then we'll see what we can do. But if it's a lot of them, then we're just gonna have to hightail it out of there and cancel it. definitely don't want that one. This one, I don't think that this one's not going to count if we do it. Definitely not that. I guess we're just gonna have to go for this. It's gonna take some time. I was hoping for like get 12 men or something like that. All right, Monument to Hopelessness. Well, let's see what it is. Arriving at the ruins, you expect some bandits to be footing about. Instead, retrieving the flute of debauchery could not have been easier. At least that's what you thought, before a throng of armored undead emerged, yelling about the false king and demanding your head on a platter. So it could not have been easier. So we have it. It sounds like. Let's see if we can fight it, then we will. Otherwise, we'll just retreat, and maybe we'll have to come back in if we didn't get it. The problem is retreating is going to piss off these guys, so... So there's 3 shields, which is troubling. And I don't have the armor to really take a few hits. I do have a lot on my back line here, which could be doing some damage. But the problem is a bunch of spears isn't going to do much, so... I know this doesn't make for very fun videos, but we're going to retreat, and if we have it, then we're gonna go away. And that's that. Like, if I had any armor on my front line, I would consider sticking around and fighting this, but there's nothing. And some of these guys could hit me in 2 times and I'm dead, so... So, yep. Just running away. Kind of have a sticky situation here, but... with this wall. I think if I blow the whistle now, it should be fine, but I don't trust it. Chase him down, Sigurd. Alright, that's probably good enough. Retreat. Yeah, I know this isn't the best way to start a series, but I also would like the series to continue beyond the first episode, so... I'm hoping that we have what was... Okay. So we have what we needed. Good enough for me. Alright, so they're in high spirits now, but they still have terrified villagers. This is kind of an annoying pairing of events because I still can't buy anything. They don't want to buy anything from me, and everything from them is expensive, so... If I did this one, then it seems like it's like 60-40% chance of being Noxers or bandits. So let's, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's see what we get out of this. Oof. Okay, it could be undead with that banner there. I certainly hope it's not Geists, right? So. Get in there. Nope, it's Noxers. Alright. Let's see what they are before we decide on staying or going. If it's just 8 of these guys, then that should be fine, but... Okay. Could be fine. You're probably dead, Herman, but that's your job. Let's wait. I don't want to be killing them way out there, so... Spear wall. I assume that first one's going to come right here and then kill one. Nicely done. Yeah, look at that one hit. It was probably a headshot. Alright, yeah, go away. Let's wait. Yep. So the problem here is that if I kill him, one's just going to step right on him, and that's a problem. So we're gonna have to wait. Wait with you. Wait. Good hit. Killing him is a good thing because now the spear wall is open. One could jump here, but spear wall can help there, so. Continue that spear wall. Continue. Continue. Good. Now again, it would be nice to kill him and then move down and then move the spear wall down. That would have been the idea. But alas. I would rather keep him alive and see what can happen. No! That's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Okay. So far they're not doing much, which is good. But my guys aren't doing anything either, I guess. We want to be killing this guy quick. Okay. Hold up. Come on. Missing everything. Ouch. And then he's gonna eat. Wonderful. Having a really hard time here because I made a video before this and lost, so come on. He's not gonna hit anything. Okay, so we have one that's panicked now. That's nice. As long as I can get these other ones panicked. Ugh. Come on. You can't hit anything, can you? You had pretty good chances, shouldn't you? I think those were almost all 60s. Ugh. Come on. Nope. And then you can't hit them either. Wonderful. There. 48? Nope. 47? Yay! Alright. So we've made it here. Man. This is painful to watch. Okay, we need to run them down. 60, missed again. 60, missed again. 50. This game has it out for me sometimes. Alright, so we've made it out. We lost Herman. That's fine. We've picked up some more stuff. That's good because we need the money. We really need the income right now. I know this is... I don't know why, actually, I should say that this is an easy start, because it's going to be one of the more frustrating starts. So we got rid of Terrified, and they're in high spirits now. So I hope that means we can start purchasing some gear. And that's what it's looking like. Fantastic. So we are just going to sell all of this. There's no reason to keep it. We have 2,000 now, so we can finally purchase some gear. I'm pretty much just buying as much as I can. That's only 35. It's not worth it. These are okay for now. And don't need too many tools and supplies yet. 200 for a bow, we'll take it. I should have taken that one, I guess. Maybe 200 for more javelins. I think I said that I wanted, that it looked like I could make a couple. Oh, we did have a level up too, that's nice. Only one. Alright, the javelins. Was there somebody else? I mean, Egon could be helpful to start throwing javelins, but I think right now it shouldn't be a focus of mine, right? He could help out with that. Yeah. So Bjarne, you've 3 battles, 4 kills. That's why 0 kills, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2. What was the 3rd battle? I feel like I'm forgetting. Alright. So let's throw some shields out on these guys. We want shields on everyone with a spear. Sorry. Everyone without a spear would be probably better, because the spear is defense enough. Let's buff up our best men on the front line. Casimir, let's put you out here. Kurt Horst and Egon. Who can handle more? Yeah, let's put some armor on you. And we want to put some better helms on these guys, right? And then finally, get these guys covered. Okay, so we actually have some gear left over. Actually, I think I'm going to start with the bow so that I can hit them from afar, and as they come toward us, then I'll switch out to the javelins. Right. And we have a level up. Bjarne. +3. That's great. +5. And I'm not going to focus on this. He's in the back line. I'd like him to stay alive. Actually, I need to switch that. Let's switch that. Yeah. So +3 here. We'll take the +3 there, and then I'm going to focus on initiative for him. So I play this a little differently than I would with like a normal start. Things like fast adaptation, 9 lives is good for this start. We want to keep our guys alive. Now this guy is on the back line, so we'll give him student for the reason that he'll be relatively safer than the front line will, and he'll also, I'd like him to level up very quickly. Man, only that one level up, huh? So we have a couple level ups probably in the next, we might have about half of our guys leveling next time, but we don't want these anymore. And we're gonna keep the rest of this, definitely not that. Okay. So we've made some good progress here. Let's see how much we can help them again. Finding people a lockbox. Perfect. This is exactly what we want to be doing. Let's make sure that we're in good health before we go the distance here. You have split shoulder. So let me see here. I want to look at the light wounds. 2 days. 2 days. I think it would be worth it to treat that. And I'm also just going to camp for the day, the whole day. We want these guys to be in good shape, so when we do take this on, what's over here? Some beasts of some kind. Let's take a look again. I'm hoping that they're healing faster because we're in a camp. Light wounds, 1 more day. Yeah, they are healing much faster. So we'll jump in here this night. I'll make this episode a little longer than I usually do. I don't want to be fighting in the woods with these. Alright, 7 thugs. As I was expecting, I'm kind of hoping that they leave, please. But as I'm healing, nah, they're not. Okay. Oops. Uh-oh. Please leave. Okay. Yeah, I'll do this, and then we will stop. They are most certainly going to be chasing us down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's probably one more right there. We could take the high ground here, because they're most certainly going to try to take it. It would help us, but it wouldn't help us that much, honestly. So, yeah. So we'll just sit here and wait. You can wait until they get closer. Wait. Do nothing. They might not take the high ground because of Sigurd here, though. So I'm gonna wait to see what they do, though. Yeah, don't do anything. I am going to spear wall with you. I'd like to see these guys going this way, like that. Shield. I'm gonna leave this one open so that they come in this direction. But I will shield wall. Let's go with the aim shot. Okay. And turn down. Everyone's done. Yeah, just hold on. I meant to put the shield wall up here, but okay, got here in time. Shield wall. Yeah, so they're just gonna sit there and wait until. Nope, not you. That's nice. Let's go for that aim shot again. Good. Shield wall. Nothing. Spear wall again. I'd like for them to start crashing into me. Nice. That was probably a headshot. It doesn't say. So it could be nice because I think we'll get that armor out of it. Wait, I want to see if I can move you. So yeah, they're just gonna sit there, aren't they? I'm gonna have you move. Okay. Well, at least somebody held. And either here or here. That's good. Should I try and get away? I don't think so. Yeah, okay. We want that guy to be. Pierce the leg muscles. Probably not going to be enough, but I will back up so I can bring him down here. Damn it. Okay. Ow. Ow. Oh my. Of course that happened, huh? Okay. I tried. go. Well, this guy is dangerous because of that. Well, unfortunately we can't have them attack. Let's bring you down. Good. I'm not too worried about his, what is that? That wooden mace or whatever it is. Very much worried about him. Come on. Okay. There we go. So, hold up. Hold. Jump up there. Back up. There we go. So we lost Casimir. Because he was stabbed twice. So we should be getting, yeah, we got his loot back. I'm not too excited about losing Casimir, but we did get 7, 8. Everyone else leveled up, which is nice. What I'm going to do is I'm going to end it here. I'm going to take a look at all the level ups because that's going to take some time. And the next video will start with how I'll level everybody up. Let's come back here, collect this pay, and then be done with it. So, great. This is the first of another series of Battle Brothers. I hope you enjoyed it. And thanks for stopping in. I hope to see you next time. Bye.